23 years old, I'm Chinese American, and I happen to find myself here in the Philippines. Today, I'll be talking about Harry Potter. Harry Potter is an incredible story. 7 books. Start with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter, the boy who lived, finds himself in the home of his Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon, the Dudleys. Finds himself at their mercy. His cousin, Dudley, is a nightmare for him. And Harry lives with them after being dropped off by Professor Dumbledore, Hagrid, and Professor McGonagall. He lives with them for about 10 years, 11 years. And once he is ready, he sent a letter, an acceptance letter to Hogwarts, a school for people who have magical abilities. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The letters are intercepted by Uncle Vernon, who prevents Harry from coming into contact with any of them. The letters keep coming. The owls keep flying letters into their home until their home is swamped with letters. Harry discovers the truth. However, Uncle Vernon takes them out, makes them escape to a secluded rock in the middle of the sea. And Hagrid, a giant, rides his flying motorcycle and arrives, intimidates Harry's aunt, uncle, and cousin, and makes Harry accept the letter and greets Harry on his birthday, and helps Harry buy the school materials he needs to get into Hogwarts. Harry gets his owl Hedwig, he gets his supplies, his cauldron, his wand, he gets his wand from Ollivanders, and then he rides goes to platform 9 3/4 and rides the train to Hogwarts. Once he reaches Hogwarts, he meets Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley. And he also meets Mr. Draco Malfoy. And the first thing they do is get sorted into their houses, and Harry is sorted into Gryffindor, alongside Hermione, Ron, and Neville Longbottom. And Draco is sorted into Slytherin. The 4 houses: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. And Harry begins learning about magic. How to use a wand, how to fly on a broomstick, how to cast spells, how to brew potions, how to collect, use herbs, and magical items, how to protect himself against forces of darkness, and he learns how to play Quidditch, the sport of sports for magical people. Harry becomes the Seeker and wins the game for Gryffindor. While through the semester, through the school year, Harry learns more about the Philosopher's Stone, because on the day that Hagrid helped him buy his school supplies, they went to the wizard bank, Gringotts, and Harry gets some money left behind by his parents, the Potters, and his parents are wealthy. So Harry gets his money from the safe, and they also visit another safe, a safe which Dumbledore instructs Hagrid to empty, but the contents of that safe are not revealed. Harry finds the mirror of Erised, and Harry also encounters Professor Snape, Severus Snape. And Harry's curiosity with Ron and Hermione, both of them explore the large rooms, the passages of Hogwarts. They find that a stone what has been hidden and guarded and kept secret is a stone that can be used to produce the elixir of life. And Professor Quirrell, the current teacher against the dark arts, has a hidden agenda. And Harry, Ron, and Hermione stop Professor Quirrell from getting the stone. However, they do not know who is trying to get the stone. They just know that someone is trying to steal the stone. And they face obstacles in reaching the stone. And when Harry reaches the final place, he encounters Professor Quirrell, who has been hiding a weakened Voldemort on the back of his head and has been covering it with a turban. And Harry looks at the mirror of Erised, which reveals to a person their innermost desire of their heart. But the stone can only be found by someone who seeks the stone but does not want to use it. And so Harry is the one who finds the stone. Quirrell tries to take the stone away from Harry, but Harry's protection of love by his mother, which is what allowed him to live, kills Professor Quirrell, which vaporizes him. And what's left is Voldemort's spirit, which overwhelms Harry, and Harry faints. And then next, when Harry regains his consciousness, he's in the infirmary clinic, and the stone is protected, kept safe. That's the first of the 7 books of Harry Potter. I think that's it for now. I will continue in another video. That's part 1. Bye.